Hello, my name is Scott Unger, and I'm a meteorologist at the Nashville National Weather Service office. Today, let's talk about tornadoes. A tornado is a violent, rotating column of air that extends from the base of a thunderstorm down to the ground. The most violent tornadoes have wind speeds over 200 miles an hour, and they can destroy buildings, uproot trees, and toss cars into the air. While most tornadoes are on the ground for less than 10 minutes, the most violent tornadoes can stay on the ground for over an hour. You need three main ingredients for a thunderstorm to develop: moisture, instability, and a lifting mechanism. One of the main moisture sources, especially for the southeastern United States and Great Plains, is the Gulf of Mexico. Instability refers to the ability of air to move upward. This typically happens when the warmer air from the Gulf of Mexico meets cooler air from the north. When these two air masses collide, the warm air rises and the atmosphere becomes unstable. The lifting mechanism typically refers to a front, such as a cold front or warm front, which is just a boundary that separates two different air masses. For a tornado to develop, a fourth ingredient is needed: wind shear. Wind shear refers to the changing wind direction and speed with height. Imagine winds at the surface coming out of the southeast, but winds higher up in the atmosphere are faster and coming out of the west. This creates a horizontal rotating column of air. When a thunderstorm passes over this horizontal rotating column of air, the rising motion within the thunderstorm tilts this column up and stretches into the thunderstorm. Now you have a rotating thunderstorm. This rotating column of air in the thunderstorm may lower towards the ground. As it does so, a funnel cloud will develop first, which means the rotating column of air is not making contact with the ground. But once it does make contact with the ground, then it's a tornado. If weather conditions are favorable for tornadoes, meteorologists at the National Weather Service will issue tornado watches or tornado warnings. A tornado watch means that conditions are possible for tornadoes. It's not a guarantee that you're going to see a tornado, but you should be paying attention to the weather and have a plan in place on where you will seek shelter if needed. A tornado warning means that a tornado is occurring or is about to happen. Once a tornado warning is issued, you should seek shelter immediately. To stay safe from a tornado, seek shelter in the lowest level of a sturdy building. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. This may mean a bathroom or a hall closet. Stay away from windows and be sure to protect your head with a bike helmet or lots of blankets and pillows. If you live in a mobile home, be sure to have a different place to seek shelter, as mobile homes are never safe during a tornado. If you're caught outside and there's no sturdy building nearby, seek shelter in a ditch or a flat piece of ground. Get as low as you can and cover your head and neck with your arms. We hope you enjoyed this educational video on tornadoes. Thank you for joining us.